Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, April 15th. It's my dad's birthday today. Happy birthday, Dad. Um, it's good to see you all today. Okay, actually, that brings up the problem of the day because you can all see me, but I can't see you. And I've realized through this quarantine time that I really like to have people laugh at my jokes. I really miss you laughing at my jokes. Kind of dying over here. Need somebody to laugh at my jokes. My kids and my husband, they don't think I'm near as funny as I think I am. Or at least I need you to roll your eyes at me because I know when you go, oh, Mrs. Freeze, I know that you actually mean you love me. So since I'm dying over here and I need some feedback from you, kids, I would like you to, if you love me and want to not have me die from lack of attention, send me a little clip of you laughing or rolling your eyes at me or something so that I can see you. That would be great. So in order to sweeten the deal a little bit, I'm gonna have a bit of a drawing. So I have here another pie mask. This is not my pie mask, but I will make a few more because I have a little bit more fabric left to give these away. We'll do a little drawing of all the people that send me videos. It's reversible. If you want, you can wear this side out and be like, yeah, I'm being safe. I love math. Or you can wear the gray side out or whatever fabric I have left at that point and be like, yeah, I'm just an ordinary kid being safe. And inside, I love math. So you can choose how you want to wear it depending on how you feel that day. So that's how we're doing at the Freeze house. Need some feedback here. Anyway, let's see, the Mrs. Freeze story of the day today. Oh yes, it's chicken story day. So when I was a little kid, when I was 6, that's when we moved to the country. And the first animals that we got, actually, the only animals that we got, were chickens. So we got 50 little baby chicks. They were cute little yellow fluff balls. And so they were in the shed. They had a little section of the shed there. And it was my job at 6 years old to feed and water them. So they're tiny little babies, right? Well, I couldn't get the water thing undone. Like you had to unscrew the bottom part, and I couldn't do it. So I needed my mom to help me with that. And she was pregnant at the time with my youngest brother, like huge, like 8 months pregnant. Right? So being the kind child that I was, I thought I would leave the one gate open for her in order to make it easier for her to get in. And then being 6, I actually forgot to tell her that I was leaving that gate open. Not the little one to the pen, but the one to the building. And our dog, Scruffy, was a puppy at the time, and she got in and she killed the baby chicks. Like, it was like a little baby chick massacre. It was terrible. There was blood and little fluffs of feathers everywhere. It was awful. So my mom was cleaning up this disaster. And in the corner, she found one tiny little baby chick who survived the massacre. And his little chick eyes were wide open. And so he was the only one out of the 50 that made it. So we named him Peeper. And he got to live in a box on the porch for a while, like I think it was on the dryer, if I remember right. And he imprinted to us. Chicks will get attached to whoever they're around. So he would follow us around and stick his little head up and go beep, beep, and follow us around. So that was Peeper. And then later we had some other chickens that were laying hens and such. And then we got most of them butchered, so we were down to 3. And I named them at that point, Bessie, Martha, and Clyde. And if any of you live on farms, you probably know this already. It's not a good idea to name your livestock because then suddenly they move from livestock into pets. And so we had Bessie, Martha, and Clyde. And then it came time, they were getting very old, so my mom decided it was time to get them butchered as well. Well, I did not want to eat my pets. So I was like, I'm not eating them. Well, Mom made dinner one night and she made chicken. And I was like, is this is this? And she said, no, Broadbeck's had chicken on sale, 19 cents a pound. So I ate dinner. We're clearing the table. She starts laughing. And she says, that was Bessie, ha ha ha. And I was like, I'm a cannibal. So those are my chicken stories. So let's see, our devotional of the day. Oh, yes. Okay, so in our Ephesians passage that we've been talking about, there is a part that says, I hope that you can grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ. So the volume is the idea in that, the volume of love that God has for you. And it's amazing how much he loves you. When my kids were little, I used to play a game with them, and I would say, I love you, and give them a number. And then they would say, I love you, and give me a bigger number. So we'd say, like, I love you 7. And they'd say, I love you 11. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, well, I love you 20. And they'd say, oh, yeah, well, I love you 50. And we'd keep going like that. And then they learned about infinity. So volume, the volume of love that God has for you is amazing. And then right after that, so you have 2 thoughts today. It says this love that surpasses knowledge. So love that surpasses knowledge makes me think of inequalities, because you are loved more than you know. You are loved more than you know by your family and by your friends. We love you more than you realize, more than you know, and so does God. He loves you more than you know. As soon as you think you understand how much he loves you more than that. So that is your thought of the day, and I hope you have a good day today. Get your e-learning done if you haven't done it yet, and remember that Jesus loves you, and so do I, so do your math.